You know, at the time I was like, you know, this is gonna be a very easy period. It's gonna be so great. I haven't had a period in 8 months. Hey guys, this is Jordan and I'm back with another video. My dog's right here, so if you see something that pop up, it's him, it's Moon. I wanted to make a video about a question that I keep getting and a question that I searched so many times, and that was, how did you know that you were pregnant? So I'm gonna give you the rundown, the symptoms that I had, and maybe that will help you if, you know, you're wondering if you're pregnant, or if you're just one of those people who like to watch pregnancy videos. So my story is, it's not very long because I really found out I was pregnant very early on. I'm talking about either I had just hit 5 weeks or I was like about to hit 5 weeks. I've just always been pretty in tune with my body, and I just kind of know. And I feel like you just know, and I didn't realize that until I got pregnant that you would, you know? So first, I just want to show you this app that I use, and it is the Flow app. It's this one right here. Mine is on pregnancy, so it's a little bit different right now. But normally I have it on the period tracker, which shows period is like red dates, and then your ovulation is like blue dates. So you know what weeks to avoid having sex or to start having sex if you do want to have a baby. And so that's what I was using at the time. Now it also tells you like a few days before your period comes, like, hey, guess what, it's coming, or you know, you have a day, or your period is going to be here today. Like, it shows you all of those kind of things. And for me, I noticed that it kept pushing my date back for when I was supposed to be on my period. Now usually before I get one, I have cramps, and that's usually like the day or two before I start my period is really when I start cramping a lot, and those are typically the days that I have the most cramps. But the day or two before my period was supposed to start, I was getting like very, very light cramps, and they would come and go like this. Like for 10 seconds I'm cramping, and then it's gone, and that was not normal for me. And they're very light, so just, it was really odd. But to me, you know, my little brain was like, oh, it's going to be a very easy week. Like, I can't wait. This is going to be so easy. This is all I have to deal with. So I kind of like just, it was weird. It was very weird, but I brushed it off. Also, right before I get on my cycle, my boobs start to get really sore. So that was starting to happen as well. So I also just kind of knocked that off. You'll notice like a lot of the symptoms that you get is the same symptoms as your period symptoms, which is why it is so difficult to know in the beginning what is going on with your body. But my boobs would be like really sore and starting to get fuller, but I was like, you know, I'm about to be on my period, so that's why, duh. But I think the main thing that really triggered my suspicion was just that my app kept going backwards and backwards and backwards. So there was one specific day that I ended up going to the gym. Like everyone else, when it comes a new year, you want to go to the gym, or, you know, get your summer body right. And so I got my little, my gym membership, and me and my boyfriend actually went to the gym. Now, I'm an athlete. I played soccer like most of my life. I love sports and I like yoga. I do not, however, like going to the gym, and I don't really like lifting weights. But we went to the gym, we got our membership, and we were doing that, and we were on the treadmill. And for me, whenever I do go to the gym, I'm able to like pick it right back up instantly, but it was not picking back up. So I was on the treadmill literally like holding my boobs, like doing this, like just looking absolutely insane on this treadmill in the middle of the gym. Hold on, my dog is, but he wants to play. We're not playing right now. So I'm like on the treadmill looking absolutely ridiculous. And it was just really hard. I couldn't finish my mile. Usually I can do a mile pretty easily. Couldn't finish it. Couldn't finish it. And after that, we were just like, okay, let's just go and start doing the other workouts. Like, let's go do the squats and all of that. No, girl, no. Like, I promise you, I look for signs all of the time to not go to the gym. I make excuses all of the time to not go to the gym. And that day, it was like God answering me like, Jordan, no. This ain't for you, girl. This ain't for you. Just go back home. And so I took that and I was like, let's just go home. Because everything was hard. Usually I can lift like at least 25 pounds, which is very, very light, but I have noodle arms. I can usually lift much more weight than what I was doing. I could not really even lift 5. Like, everything just had me worn out. It was absolutely insane. So I was like, you know, yeah, let's just go. Let's go. And so after we left, we ended up getting some coffee, and the coffee was just, I'm a coffee drinker, and that coffee had me going absolutely insane. My mind wanted to take a nap, but my body wanted to run miles, but also wanted to take a nap, and my mind was like in jitters. Like, I couldn't really focus, none of that. It was so strange. And I was very emotional that day as well. Like, I remember just crying about the smallest things. So like, after a while, I'm like, you know what? I have these weird ass cramps. My period is now telling me it's gonna be here in 3 days when it's supposed to be here 3 days ago. And my boobs hurt. I was like, something's just not right. Like, something is off. I can't even drink coffee. Something is off. And I remember going through this app, and like I said, it's a period and an ovulation tracker. So it also shows you your cycles. And I remember looking at my cycle like, what the hell? I think my cycle was usually like 22 days, but I was like on the 27th day, and it's never gotten that high unless I took like a Plan B pill. And don't judge me, because I know all of y'all have had at least the thought of taking one. Okay, at least the thought of taking one. But I had not taken one. So I was like, why the hell is my cycle so long? And that's when I was like, you know, girl, you might be pregnant. And that next day I ended up taking a test, and yes, it was. But like I said, I found out really early, so it was like 5 weeks. So it took a bit of a while for me to start getting like those early symptoms of pregnancy, which was, you know, your first trimester pregnancy symptoms. And that was a whole new ball game. I'm telling you, I was so tired all of the time, and I was hiding my pregnancy because at the time I was still living in my mom's house, and I was trying to hide it. And I would be asleep, like I would try to nap while everyone was gone, and just like hurry up and wake up when I knew they were gonna be home. But I just couldn't. I didn't have the energy. I was so tired. And I was sick. So I didn't really get morning sickness until, you know, like maybe the 2nd, 3rd month, or like later on. But I did get sick at night, which did not help with me hiding my pregnancy. So I would throw up at night, get really nauseous. I couldn't really eat anything. Everything made me nauseous, but if I didn't eat, then I'll get nauseous. It was just bad. Like, I'm telling you, when it got to like me being the morning sickness being actually all day sickness, I would be at a red light, open the car door, and just throw up in the street. It's gonna happen. Pregnancy is not cute. It's not cute. It's not easy. No one tells you that it's not easy, but girl, it ain't. I mean, some people's are. Mine wasn't bad. It wasn't. I'm still pregnant, but it's not terrible. But it's not the easiest. But yeah, so really, those are all of my symptoms. Just sore boobs, weird cramps, a very long cycle. Couldn't really drink coffee, was really tired, and very moody. I'm already moody. I'm already a moody ass Gemini, but your girl was waterworks for absolutely no reason. So if you are weird like me and you just like watching these videos, cool, thank you for watching. But if you are suspecting that you're pregnant, girl, I would just maybe wait. Like I said, you pretty much know your body, and you will know when something is actually really changing in you. And now if you really have that suspicion, like, you know, something is just not the same, go ahead and take that test. But if you're just like paranoid like me before, like I would be a virgin and think that I was pregnant just because my period was 2 days late. Don't waste your money on a test. Just wait 2 weeks. So yeah, and that is pretty much wraps up this video. For more, press subscribe, follow me. I also have my blog where I talk about these kind of things. It's continuous flow. Follow me on Instagram at FlowJo, and I look forward to connecting with you guys. Bye.